Hi guys, Brad McKinnon here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go through the full process of patching a large hole in drywall, and as you can see here I'm just starting off by just checking where the sort of indentation in the wall is, just with the level. Now I've got a new piece of drywall there, and what I'm actually doing is, instead of just patching all those little holes underneath, I'm going to patch them all together. It's one big piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from stud to stud, and I can tell where they are because you can see the joint there, and then to the right of that you can see a row of nail holes. So just using that piece of drywall, I just marked around it there, and then I'm just going to cut just down where that timber stud is, and we'll take out that damaged piece there. Now I'm just going to use my Stanley knife for this, just because I'm working in someone's house and this is the cleanest option. You can use a multi-tool if you like, it'll be a lot faster, just be a lot messier, but that's entirely up to you. These are old walls, as you can see, so the old hard plasterboard takes a while to cut through with a knife, but you want to cut all the way through and just take out that old bit there once you've cut it all the way through there. So and just check the back of the drywall there, just want to take off any little fiddly bits. So I'm just going to trim up all the edges right into the corners there so the new piece can fit in. You can see there I've got a couple of fixings, a couple of old nails there I'll have to remove, and a screw, so we'll do that. Just remove the old fixings there and the nails. If you can't get them out, you can just bang them in. So you can see there I've got my two timber studs that I'm going to be fixing my new piece to. So I'm just going to hold up my new piece there and just mark where the cut is, and then I'll cut that just using a level. Just cut a line with the knife, and you can just snap that off and cut the other side. So I'll be redoing this whole room, and I'll be retaping all the joints there, so this whole room is having a redo. But there, we'll just get the new piece there, try it out, and if it needs a little bit of trimming up, we can do that, just so it's a nice snug fit. And we'll just try it again there. And I've just put an arrow on the new piece, just showing me which way is up or which side is the top side, just so I don't get confused later on when I go to put it in. Now, as I've got timbers on each side there, I've got fixings on each side, so this is optional just to have some in the middle there. I like to just have a couple for a bit of extra strength. You can just use any sort of timber you've got lying around, a bit of 2x1, a bit of 2x2, or even a bit of 4x2. And we're just going to put it about halfway down and then screw some drywall screws in through the wall and into the timber. You can see there I've put one way and the other way, just to show you there's no right or wrong, it's just there to add a bit of support in the middle. I've just got a couple of fixings on each side. Just clean up those corners there, you don't want the new piece of drywall sticking out. And there we go, we'll put it in and we'll just put our drywall screws in. It's important to use drywall screws so when you come to taping it you don't have any issues. And I like to just put a couple into the existing just to pull it back flush with the new piece. And we'll just put those fixings all the way around. So if you've got a smaller hole than this, you can check out some of my other videos where I sort of take you through the process of fixing a smaller patch in your drywall. And there we're just going to screw off those center pieces there, and then we're all good for a bit of compound. So I just had some quick set mixed up there, so I thought I'd just pre-fill this one. It's sort of optional. If you've done yours nice and tight you don't need to do that, but I just had some mixed up there, and once that's dried we can apply the tape. So I'm just using a ready mixed multi-purpose compound, and we're just going to apply some compound, and then I'm using a fiberglass tape, and we're just going to embed that tape into the compound. So I like to do the opposites at the same time. You can do just one at a time. So we're just applying the tape, and then we're going to apply a coat straight away right over the top of the tape, so the tape is embedded into the compound. And we're just going to go over that whole thing. So we're going to need to let that dry, and we'll come back the next day and coat that again. As you can see there, I've applied a coat right over the whole existing joint there, as well as the patch as well, and we've let that dry. And now I'm going to just coat that with my large trowel using the same compound, and we're just going to go over the whole thing the same way, just to fill in any indentations. And we'll just clean off the edges, keep them nice and smooth, and we'll let that dry. And we'll come back the next day when that's dry and apply a final coat. And this time we're going to go the opposite way, just to fill in any indentations you might have this way. Again, I'm using the same compound. It's a multi-purpose. You can use it for all 3 coats. And I'm just doing these other patches while I'm here. So it's just a matter of putting it on and sort of taking it off and then just cleaning off the edges. And then once that's dry you can give that a sand, but that's about it for now. That's all done, and then once that's dry, just a bit of 220 grit sandpaper, give that a nice sand up and she's all done. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.